What if Naruto had Frieza's potential? Part 1. On the night of the Ninetales attack, everything goes the same as in canon, except the sensory ninja of the village, including the Hyuga clan and the Uchiha, all sense a very dense chakra coming from nearby. As they could sense it near the Ninetales, they just assumed it was a fraction of the beast's power. But mere moments later, as the beast had been sealed, they all become confused, as that power is still an active source. When Hokage arrives on the scene of Minato and Kushina, this time with some of the clan heads, as well as the Anbu, two things become really clear. The Ninetales have been sealed within this child on the floor, and the power that they could all sense was coming from that child. Hiruzen picks Naruto up and takes him to the mansion where the entire council have gathered to discuss the tragedy that had just occurred. Before the meeting, however, Hiruzen ordered the ninja clan heads and the Anbu, even though they don't talk, to keep the fact of Naruto being the new Jinchuriki under wraps for now, as not to spread any more panic. To which they all agreed, because, Hiruzen, Hokage, yay. The meeting goes normal, and the rest of the council asks the whereabouts of the Ninetales, with Hiruzen vaguely telling them that the beast had been contained and won't be a problem anymore. They all ask for more information, but the head of the Hyuga clan steps in and tells them that that's as much as they know at the moment. After the meeting is over, everyone leaves apart from the clan heads. They ask Hiruzen what he really wants them to do with Naruto, and Hiruzen asks the Hyuga clan to keep an eye on him as he grows up. The leader agrees, as do the rest of the clans that attend, and they all leave with Naruto having his own small house just outside of the Hyuga compound, with the clan keeping their promise of looking after him. Over the years, Naruto showed immense growth with very little training. In fact, the thought of really hardcore training kind of bothered him a bit, as everything seemed to come so easily to him. He also showed remarkable intellect and was quite cunning when it came to doing certain things like pulling a few pranks on people, because he still is a kid. Although these were few and far between, as he is somewhat more disciplined than the original Naruto. Through the years, Naruto actually made a small impression on Neji. While not changing his views on natural talent versus hard work, because let's face it, with Frieza's potential, Naruto would have a lot of natural talent, his thoughts on destiny were slightly changed, as Naruto was actually there to talk to him and console him when his father gave up his life for the clan. Naruto told him, because he overheard it, his father gave up his life despite the protests of his brother, who, even though he was the clan head, and he really shouldn't be taken out of the equation, he was more than willing to die to make sure war didn't happen, and he really didn't want his brother to do it instead. Well, Neji's father. Neji, thinking all of this, took it to heart, and even thanked Naruto for the somewhat talk and realisation. So, in this version, Neji is a little less hostile and a little more open to certain people. Bear in mind, all of this takes place before the academy. Side note, Naruto and Hinata do still have their interaction like usual, but this time around, Naruto beats the bullies quite easily and walked home with Hinata, who wasn't kept away from Naruto like in the original, as the clans do know the truth that Naruto is the Jinchuriki and not the tailed beast, and he's not evil. After another couple of years, Naruto starts the academy, and after already having a pretty firm connection with Hinata and somewhat liking her, he decides to sit next to her in the classroom while they wait for Iruka. Hinata goes a bit red, like usual, but isn't as shy around him anymore because she did have spent most of their lives around each other. As they wait for their teacher, Naruto notices one person staring at him, Sasuke, who he has seen training before, and Naruto could tell that Sasuke was fairly strong, and he would like to test his strength for himself. While Naruto was thinking this, however, Iruka walked in and introduced himself, and then took the register. After confirming that everyone was there, Iruka started drawing lines on his paper, pairing people up to take part in a sparring match to see where everyone was at this point. They all go outside, and due to plot, I guess, the first match is Naruto versus Sasuke. They both walk into the circle, and Naruto was thinking how fortunate it was that on the first day he can do what he wanted to, test the Uchiha's power. They both stood on opposite sides of the circle, eyeing each other up, when Iruka shouted for them to begin. Sasuke started running towards Naruto, ready to deliver a strong punch, while Sakura and Ino were cheering, saying that the match was already over, and that no one could beat their Sasuke. But everything fell silent as Sasuke's punch was stopped with one finger by Naruto, who, even though he was excited to begin the fight, was already looking quite bored. He simply flexed his finger and sent Sasuke back about 2 meters, just short of throwing him out of the ring completely. Naruto had a slick smile on his face, asking if that was all he had. Sasuke did have an angry expression on his face, but that softened into a small smile of his own, as maybe this person would be a good training partner, as his elder brother was always so busy. By the way, this does take place before the massacre, so he would be kind of upbeat compared to his emo self. Yeah. Sasuke lunges again, but this time he feigns the punch and slides, trying to trip Naruto up. But Naruto simply jumps, landing on Sasuke's legs, pinning him to the floor, as he asked if Sasuke wanted to give up. Sasuke wriggled from under Naruto, while Sakura shouted saying that Sasuke could beat that weird kid. Sasuke got up, taking a new strategy. He beckoned Naruto to come fight him, instead of rushing himself half-assed as he was. And Naruto obliges. But due to his immense speed and power, the moment Naruto hit Sasuke in the gut, which he didn't see coming, Sasuke passed out, making Naruto the winner. Everyone cheers for Naruto, apart from Sakura and Ino, who started accusing Naruto of cheating, with Iruka telling them that it was a fight. How the hell did he cheat? How the hell do you cheat in a fight? Apart from pulling out a gun. Through the cheers, Naruto could hear Hinata louder than the rest, which brought a massive smile to his face. After a few minutes and a few fights come on and go off, Sasuke regains consciousness and asks Naruto how he became so strong, with Naruto simply shrugging, saying that he's always been this way. He don't understand it, but hey, I'm strong, fuck it. Sasuke had a small glimpse of admiration in his eyes, and told Naruto he looked forward to the next fight, which brought another smile to both of them, him and Naruto, as they stand watching the rest of the fights. Another side note, I think it's safe to assume that Hinata would win her fight as well, as not only has she got the Byakugan, she spent a lot of time watching Naruto, and even training with him, and very scarcely, even Neji. So, Neji and Hinata still not on great terms because of the way Neji is, but better than the original, hopefully. But yeah, another time skip. Yay! At the graduation exam, Naruto gets the highest grades in the class, and along with everyone else becomes a genin, being able to make 10 regular clones with ease, and each one transforming into different Hyuga clan members, thus giving him the title Rookie of the Year, which no one in the village really questioned because they all know how powerful he is, even for a kid. As Naruto was walking home with Hinata after the graduation, who he was in a kind of relationship with by now, Naruto caught a glimpse of an academy student running towards the village gates, holding a scroll very tightly. He turns to Hinata and tells her that he'll be right back, giving her a heartwarming smile, and simply disappears, literally appearing in front of the student mere moments later. Naruto asked the boy what he was doing with that scroll, which he could now see was the scroll of sealing. And the boy, looking up and seeing the headband on Naruto's head, and not wanting to get into trouble, explains that Mizuki told him a way of passing the exam, and if he gave the scroll to him, he would pass him there and then. Naruto, being quite cunning, and not being as stupid as he was in the original, knows that Mizuki lied to him, and he tells the boy the only reason anyone would want that scroll, especially in a manner like this, would be to either learn the jutsu inside it or sell it off to another country who will have ill intent. This shocked the boy, who immediately gave the scroll to Naruto and ran back to his house, not wanting any part of it. After the boy leaves, Naruto, through sheer curiosity, has a quick look at the scroll and sees the Shadow Clone Jutsu. He, memorizes it, because why not, before going back to Hinata, telling her that he needs to go to the Hokage's office and return the scroll, to which Hinata said that she would go with him. So they go to see Hiruzen, and Naruto tells him that Mizuki tried to trick someone into taking this scroll under the guise of passing the exam. He did take extreme care not to say who took the scroll, and Hiruzen thanked Naruto for bringing this to his attention, and sent 2 Anbu members to deal with it. I mean, I don't think you'd need more than 1 Anbu member, but send 2 just in case. And after this, finally, Naruto and Hinata make it back to the compound, and Naruto reveals his newest jutsu. He makes 3 shadow clones, which amazed Hinata, and she tells Naruto that he is absolutely brilliant, which made Naruto go bright red over such a compliment. After having something to eat, they both say goodnight and go to their respective houses, not the same one because they're still kids, to get some sleep before being sorted into teams the very next day. Just want to say before I go, I'm sorry I haven't uploaded for over 2 weeks. I spent a lot of it in bed because I had a sinus infection that should be gone by tomorrow, hopefully. It's still kicking about. But I'm hoping to get back to a video every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So if you like this video and you'd like to see more of it, well, more like it, leave a like and hit subscribe if you want, and hit the ding upstairs if you want, and I'll see you all next time if you want to tune in. Bye.